Hey guys, it's TF2 here, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be doing a post-commentary, and a topic which has crossed my mind a few times lately is class maining. Now by this I mean to choose a class which you will practice and play the most to try to get really good at it. There are 9 classes, so I'll go through each one and tell you what kind of person you'll need to be able to main that class. I'll be doing this in order, so first I'll start with the Scooty Booty Man, Scout. A main Scout is the kind of person who likes rushing in alone. They think alone they are a death machine who can carry a team. Also, they probably just like fast moving characters. Scout's gameplay is pretty aggressive. Some people actually say it's supportive, but nah, it's just you go full on aggressive. You overextend all the time to try to get kills. If your team say you're overextending, you overextend some more until you start attempting to spawn camp and then die and then probably rage quit later, because that's the kind of person a scout main is. Since a scout is a really squishy kind of character and he doesn't take a lot of hits, usually a scout main thinks he can do kind of matrix stuff and dodge all the rockets and dodge all the bullets like you see Meet the Scout. That doesn't usually work. Maybe I'm just talking about myself because I'm actually a scout main, but oh well, you know. Moving on. Next up is Soldier. A more tanky, slower, yet more mobile class, and honestly one of the most popular on pub servers. To want to be a soldier main to me is you just want a pocket medic. Yeah. Most of the soldiers I've seen who are like, I'm a soldier main, all they do is ask for medics and say pocket me some more, and it's just, god damn it. Soldier mains would also want to be the people who hit those sick air shots and also like flying around, you know, rocket jumping or whatever. They probably also like splash damage because, you know, who doesn't like splash damage? You hit one guy, you get a double kill. You know, definitely meant to do that, right? Soldier has the second most amount of health out of all the 9 classes. If they just, you know, had stock items. Like, I'm not counting Ali Weeby Bali Booties on the Demo Man. Also, unlike the Scout, if the Soldier overextends and dives in to kill someone, they have a chance of getting out rocket jumping. More so if they have gunboats. But, you know, there's the roaming Soldier in the pocket, or whatever it is, Soldier. Basically the Soldier that gets the pocket medic, and then there's the other one that just flies ahead and overextends. It's basically, one's like me playing Scout, and the other is like every Soldier I've ever seen. Yeah. Moving on. Next up is the Pyro Maniac. W plus M1 machine since the Tough Break update with a frigging Phlegicinator. Why would you buy But anyway. So in my eyes, a Pyro main is the kind of person who likes spamming air blasts, and when they eventually hit a guy with a rocket and kill them, they say, I meant to do that. Pretty sure there's some Pyro mains who believe that W plus M1ing does take skill, but then when they actually die against a Pyro, they probably complain it takes no skill. As far as health goes, Pyro is just kinda in the middle with 175 HP. His kit used to allow him, and I'm talking about the old Degreaser and Flare Gun, he used to be able to spam air blasts, easily pick people off with the Flare Gun, and now it's just Phlegicinators. Like seriously, all the Pyro mains are just going to be like walking around with their Phlegicinators. It's so stupid. Why would they buy? Okay, anyway, I don't really have much else to say about Pyro. I mean, what is there to say since this recent update, right? You're just the kind of person who likes to burn things, like to get other people to rage quit, probably. I mean, I don't know. It's gonna move on to Demo Man. The Demolition Man. Also, you know, mid HP, drunken Scot who likes blowing stuff up and setting traps. Best friend to a Demo Man main is Lucky Crits or literally just a pocket crits creep medic, because seriously crit stickies and sticky spam, like, oh, that's just disgusting. Like Soldier, they probably also like splash damage, and as I kind of already said, like setting traps, like spending their time setting a trap, which then they'll just detonate later once they start sticky spamming. You know, fine. If you're a Demo Man main and you pass a spawn door, you'll probably just stop and start putting that sticky trap, because every single Demo Man who says they're a main has sticky trapped a spawn door at least 10 times in their life, and if not more, because that seems like a pretty low number to me. Why help the team when actually no, you can help the team by just spawn camping and placing stickies. That's all you have to do, really. They can't get out their spawn, especially on maps where there's only one spawn door. Of course, those maps anyone can kind of spawn camp, like Soldier Heavy, but Demo Man is especially good at it. Next up is the heavy weapons guy. Ah boy. A heavy main will think they are an unstoppable tank that can just walk into the enemy team and, I don't know, ace the whole team. They probably also want pocket medics and will just spam medic if they see one. They'll follow the medic around until they start healing them. A heavy main is someone who doesn't actually want to have to work on their aim, because let's face it, aiming as heavy is not difficult compared to other classes where you actually have to practice your aim, right? 90% of heavies I see on pub servers are friendly, so it's kind of hard to say what I see in a heavy main. But what I see is a guy who wants to play an easy class, and that's about it really. What else can I say? It's not rocket science, just aim your minigun and fire and you get a lot of kills. I guess, you know, being aware of your surroundings is great, but other than that, you know, that's just kind of normal TF2 things you should be able to do. What else is there to say? Putis? Next up is Engineer, my favourite class. No, just kidding, truth be told, I hate Engineer. And I don't hate Engineer mains, but I just don't really understand them. Personally, I don't find anything fun about just building sentries and just waiting for them to get destroyed. An Engineer main, to me, is the kind of person who loves wasting their time setting up buildings to get destroyed. They can't kill anyone themselves, so they get an aimbot friggin' the sentry gun to do it for them. The thing is, I don't actually see that many Engineer mains. I see a lot of free-to-plays on pub servers playing Engineer. I guess they find it fun, but I don't really see any experienced players maining Engineer. I see them play a few, you know, now and again. To be fair, I've played a couple of times out of complete boredom, and then I go back to another class because, you know, Engineer is just that boring. Yeah, I don't see that many Engineer mains around, and I think it's for a reason. Next, we have the Medic. See, I don't actually mind Medic mains, because they're the kind of people who like supporting people. They like getting blamed for losing a fight, and they like having their names spammed. Seriously though, a Medic main is probably the kind of guy who wants his name to be called out, and he wants people to compliment him as he heals you and have everyone say, "Thanks Medic, you're the best." But honestly, in reality, you'll just get, "What the hell Medic, why don't you pop Uber?" or "Medic, pocket me, you suck." Oh, but honestly, that is sort of the truth. I don't have competitive experience, but I know from a lot of pubbing and half serious games, maining Medic, you get a lot of hate. And occasionally a bit of love, but it's mainly just hate. Because if you screw up a bit, you've doomed the whole team. And that's the thing, Medic is a really important class, so when people main it, they're, you know, they're taking on a pretty big role, because a lot of other classes, Soldier, Heavy, and honestly, I'm not even joking here, most of the other classes, except engineer, because he can just sit down and do nothing while sitting by a dispenser, freaking useless Texan. But yeah, a lot of classes rely on the medic. So if you're a medic main, good luck to you, because it didn't work out for me. Next is sniper. Oh, I have a lot to say about this one. So first off, a sniper main is going to think they are the best bloody shot on the server. Usually they watch a bunch of frag movies and miss 80% of their shots when they actually play the game. In the eyes of a sniper main, there is no lucksman, only skillsman. No, but seriously, I do see a lot of sniper mates in my region, and most of them, you know, have that cool hats, that cool looking sniper. You know, they get a bunch of body shots. They usually complain about a hit reg, or hit register, if you know what that means. You know, hit boxes. And when they get like huntsman headshots, they're like, oh, that wasn't luck, I planned that. I knew my arrow would hit somebody in the head, right? Well, I mean, since the Tough Break update, I am honestly tempted of maining trick shot huntsman sniper, since you can shoot while off the ground. Apparently to a lot of people that didn't mean much, because there aren't that many people using the huntsman. But me, I'm loving it. Like, geez, I made a video on it as soon as I found out. I guess maybe I'm gonna be the only trick shot sniper huntsman main. Whatever. At least I'll actually hit my shots. Last, and maybe least, the spy. A spy main is the kind of guy who also watches montages, tries to trick stab, fails miserably. I'm definitely not just talking about myself, I swear. They also like one-shotting people with a backstab, and they usually think they're really friggin' sneaky. I would main spy just to kill engineers, so maybe some main spies just don't like engineers. Maybe I should main spy. But in all seriousness, spy is one of the harder classes to play in TF2. He's pretty squishy, and when it comes to gameplay, it's a lot harder to learn than, say, heavy soldier, not really including rocket jumping. You know, pretty much harder than all the classes. I'd say the second hardest is medic, but that's just mechanic wise. Similar to sniper, a lot of spy mains will probably think they are the dead shot of the server, with their ambassador getting all the headshots. And I've tried maining spy before, and I can agree with all the things I've just said about myself, but maybe I'm just being biased, and maybe, just maybe, this whole video is a joke, and it has all my bias and closed-minded opinions, and you should not take it seriously. Please donate. But in all seriousness, guys, that is what I think of the classes. That's what I think goes through people's heads when they want to main a class. That said, don't take it seriously, please. A question for you guys: what is your main class, and why do you want to main it? So then, you know, I can get more ideas instead of just say what I think. And what I think, 90% of it is wrong. The friggin' engineer part's true though, you know it. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.